All right, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai Ba'asham HaRekah Kodash, double honors unto our apostle elders which rule Great Millstone Wow, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure into the end. Shalom Ba. So this is an article from Newsweek. It says, man allegedly moves into elderly woman's home, throws out her stuff. Which women, all right, in this troubling time, which I say is troubling because it's Jacob's trouble, all right, women are going to be the prey of this time because they're the weaker vessel. So men are going to get women and use them as whatever they want them. You know, if they want to eat them, they're going to eat them. If they want to use them as a sex object, that's what they'll be. All right, because the Lord, all right, he's mad at the women, especially the Jake women, so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian women, all right, because they've been used by the so-called white man, all right, to pollute the whole earth with wickedness. It says in 2nd Ezra 16, verse 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 30, 33. It says, the virgins shall mourn having no bridegrooms, the women shall mourn having no husbands. And that's why some of these women are going to take men into their homes trying to think that, thinking that they're going to help them or save them or protect them, but they're going to be used and abused. It says their daughters shall mourn having no helpers, which these women in this generation have no community. All right, they're alone. They're at home and they're alone. They don't have a husband. All right. Some of them don't have kids, right? Or if the kids do live, they're trying to get as far away from their mother as they can, right? Well, these women are up for a very bad time. All right. The Lord is going to actually punish women, especially the Israelite woman. Ecclesiasticus, which is in the Apocrypha. It says in 25, verse 25, not 25, it would be 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. So this is the judgment of the Lord. All these things that are happening to women, all right, it's a judgment of the Lord.
We have multiple serial killers operating in the United States, without a doubt. Right now, we have multiple serial killers operating in the United States, without a doubt.
According to the FBI, those serial killers could be connected to dozens and dozens of unsolved murders.
Investigators are actively working to track them down by focusing in on a specific pool of suspects.
Jessica Schmidt explains what they're doing now to prevent another person from becoming a victim in this story from the Crime Vault.
All right, so as you heard, there's serial killers, all right, that are filling America with bodies, all right, and most of the bodies are women, all right. No, when I remember, I'll put the link inside the description box. But as you can see, the map of America is filled with it. All right, it's filled with it. Yeah, right. It says FBI focusing on special pool of suspects as part of highway serial killings initiative.
Figluzzi took everything he learned from the trucker he traveled with, the sex trafficking survivors he spoke with, and his own research and put it into a book called Long Haul, Hunting the Highway Serial Killers. He says he's donating a portion of the book's profits to organizations that help survivors of human trafficking and organizations that support truckers. You can learn more about the FBI's initiative. Director Frank Figluzzi says the good news is many of those cases are now solved.
There are 25 long-haul truckers already in prison for multiple murders. There have been cases in the greater Cincinnati and the larger Ohio area.
John Fortenberry was working as a long-haul trucker when he murdered a Milford man in 1991. He was
saying it ain't just women, it's also men, all right, that are getting murdered. But I was just, touching on the part of the woman catching judgment because of what we started with, all right? So it says in Ecclesiasticus 39, verse 28, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Right? Let's look up that word wrath. It says extreme anger, right? From the Most High, Yahweh, through his son Yahweh Shai, he's pouring out judgment. All right? And it's only going to get worse until he comes back. All right? And when he comes back, America is going to get wiped off the face of the earth, according to biblical prophecy, because it is the most wicked place on earth.